I fell in love for the first time when I was 16, and I'd never felt anything like it. And it was so hard to fight it, and it was difficult to know who I was and why I felt the way I felt, and if it meant that I was weird, or if it meant that I was gay, or if it meant that it was just her. I hoped that it was just her. Because I was 16 years old and it was 1996, and I thought I had a problem that I needed to fix, but I didn't have a problem. There was no problem. I couldn't have known that then. I just really fancied girls. But it was the 90s and we were in Scotland, and the majority didn't like people like us. So there I am, sitting in a tiny gay bar, almost as tiny as I am, sitting with a peach schnapps and lemonade, sticking out like a sore thumb, awkward as fuck, like a puppy trying to grow into its giant paws, and I just sit, and I'm so fucking nervous, but I've been brave. I've made a move to be with people that might have a bit of an understanding, even if I don't understand myself. So there's these two older women, and when I say older, they're probably younger than I am now, and they're sitting looking over at me. They've got short cropped hair and kind faces. And they come over and they ask if they can sit with me, and I shyly say yes. And I'm awkward. I was so fucking awkward. They can see I'm so green, I'm so wet behind the ears, it's painful. But they make it easy for me, and they keep the small talk going. And after a few hours of drinking peach schnapps and laughing and talking about love and life and what had brought me sitting there on my own, they finally call time at the bar. And one of them asked me if I want to come home with them to carry on the night. Side note, when I think about this now, I know it sounds well dodgy. And I was 16 and it hadn't really crossed my mind that it might be weird. And it wasn't weird, it was anything but. So we get outside and they're unchaining their bikes. And one of them says to me, "Get on the back." So there I am in all my glory, 16 years old, 1 a.m, drunk on peach schnapps, getting a backie from a butch lesbian, going full pelt down Leith Walk in Edinburgh, feeling understood for the first time in a long time, if not for the first time ever. So we get back to theirs and they ask if I smoke weed, and I'm like, yeah, I smoke weed, when actually I'd only ever smoked hash, and even then I almost always whitey, but I wanted to seem cool to them. So we get stoned and then we talk some more, and I tell them that I can't find the words to say to my dad and my mum and my brother and my friends. And I tell them that I'm so embarrassed for feeling the way that I feel. And I tell them that I'm so ashamed and I don't know where to start. And I tell them that I just don't want to be gay. And they listen to me and they reassure me. And then they tell me their stories, their coming out stories. And I listen to them and we cry. And then I say to them, I need to go because it's 5 a.m. and it's light outside. So I go and get my stuff and I head for the door. And they both stop me and they hug me. And one of them says that she has something for me. And she comes back with a book. And she tells me that somebody had given it to her and it needed to be passed on. It's a book of coming out letters. And she puts her hand on my face and she kisses me on the cheek and she looks me in the eyes and she says to me, "You're going to be okay, you know." And I leave and I get a taxi home and I climb into bed feeling a little more seen and a little more understood.
Vincent go in quick succession and the acid goes on the tail. Here's Actor again.
A cut lip from prepubescent shaving. Asian boys grow moustaches quick, but not this early. Since when have I been auditioning for manhood? Scared to show blood to mum. The red of a mistake I'd been dying to make. Itching for a chance to take a blade to the cheek and wipe the coward clean off. But the aftershave screams, "You're just a baby." Yearning for the adoration of the bad guys. Back when bad was on vogue for good. Middle partings, pathways to the cool. Show it back tar cool. Human steam train, slingshot, rocket launch cool. Boys who swear cool. Do bad at school cool. Beard about 1 fist short of a fist length. Sharp lines contour their sand dune faces. Sunan al rude boy. Peace be upon the slang-ridden tongue. The first heroes I had were peacocks, real cream hair for feathers, all silver tongue and no respect, sweet like the forbidden crew, synthetic tracksuit, cubic zirconium, and a kind sun, bracelet links as strong as desire, clean as the white of trainers, and the border between skin and hair.
These are simple times, they are what we make them. Assalamu alaikum, peace and love, these are simple times. Days come as we take them, we try not to break them. Weeks and months, these are simple times, they are what we make them. Assalamu alaikum, peace and love, these are simple times. Days come as we take them, we try not to break them. Weeks and months.
See, in the old days, people talked about the old days. Follow it back and this pattern happens the whole way. And these days, well, it's all same records on replay. So I'm off to have a word with the DJ, cause we say that life was a breeze. Whiz leaves could just float in it, go with it. Back then when things seemed so simple, but memories affected by what is red and so mixed with white lies, you might find this whole thing is rose tinted, as complicated as we want to make it. So in that respect, not a lot has changed and there's always a fair amount to contemplate. So I ain't concentrating on the cons today. I got a way to see my baby niece's face on screen weeks before I met her. Every day it seems my grandma's iPad skills get better, and I still write my girlfriend love letters, but often it is quicker to text her.
Simple times, they are what we make them. Assalamu alaikum, peace and love, these are simple times. Days come as we take them, we try not to break them. Weeks and months, these are simple times, they are what we make them. Assalamu alaikum, peace and love, these are simple times. Days come as we take them, we try not to break them. Weeks and months.
I'm talking simple, like baked beans in with a wrinkle. Focusing on things that bring dimples. I think all the time, but I'm trying to chill out a bit and trust my instinct to recognize the real from the counterfeit. Simple, when head feels like flippers and pinballs. Focusing less on things set to bring stress and wrinkles. If this head gets crinkled, it's laughter lines. So I'm off to play patball to pass the time. It's so frustrating how papers sell based upon hate. In this case, it is doing my brain in. It's complicated, okay, but today is not grey, so let's face it, I'd rather be out there skating. I want to lift the positive or try find the bright times, but some people just love complaining. I have dedicated my life to try and make things alright, but I've learned to discern between worthy and draining.
I've learned to discern life-giving from taking. I've learned to keep the main thing the main thing. I've learned that nothing good comes from faking, so do it the hard way and dance as they sing. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Give me my simple times. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Give me my simple times. These are simple times, they are what we make them. Assalamu alaikum, peace and love, these are simple times. Days come as we take them, we try not to break them. Weeks and months, these are simple times, they are what we make them. Assalamu alaikum, peace and love, these are simple times. Days come as we take them, we try not to break them. Weeks and months.
So it's 4 years, 3 countries, 2 attempts later, and I somehow ended up with the one. So I'ma make it count, phone set to airplane mode. When she's staying round, notification, no need for notifications now. This isn't something I expected, but fate stepped in with someone my soul can connect with. So when it's hard to work out where my head is, then this helps me gain perspective. This one time I didn't reply to an email, nothing happened. One time I said hi to a female, nothing happened. Sometimes when you do stuff, stuff will happen. Sometimes when you do stuff, nothing happens.
One time I left my phone at home, nothing happened. One time I liked the wrong photo, nothing happened. One time I deleted Facebook for a day to see what would happen. Nobody noticed, nothing happened.
It's a true story. The first time I picked up a pen, nothing happened. The next day I tried it again, something happened. You never really know in the end if stuff will happen, but you've got to at least make an attempt or nothing happens.
These are simple times, they are what we make them. Assalamu alaikum, peace and love. These are simple times, days come as we take them. We try not to break them. Weeks and months, these are simple times, they are what we make them. Assalamu alaikum, peace and love. These are simple times, days come as we take them. We try not to break them. And we sing, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Give me my simple times, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Give me my simple times, whoa, oh, 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 yeah. Give me my simple times, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Give me my, keep that going, oh, these are simple times, they are what we make them. Assalamu alaikum, peace and love, these are simple times, days come as we take them, we try not to break them. Weeks and months, these are simple times, they are what we make them. Assalamu alaikum, peace and love, these are simple times, days come as we take them. Give me my simple times.